Hello and welcome to the Botcast Football Show, the Bristol United podcast. My name is James and this week I am pleased to say I'm joined by first team players Dylan Peters, Ben Jeffrey and Calum Rowan. How is everybody?
Good, thank you.
Good. Now, I'm going to start with Ben and Calum because you two are currently in Benidorm on holiday living it up, aren't you?
We are indeed.
So every podcast that I do, I always ask everybody how they are to start on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you two doing on a scale of 1 to 10?
This morning about a 2, and then now I'm a good 9. I'm feeling ready to go back out again.
Right, okay, right.
What about you, Ben?
Again, this morning, probably maybe even a 1. I was in the bin. And now, probably about an 8. I've just about recovered. Could do with another drink, to be fair.
Or you? I take it you're going out tonight, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's it like? I've never been to Benidorm. What's it like over
there? Cheap, sunny, and really good. All the bars are next to each other. It's quality.
Yeah, everywhere's got live music, tribute acts, DJs. It's a good laugh, to be fair.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, I know I'm a bit older than you guys, but have you seen a TV programme?
Yes,
we've went in there, that bar.
Oh, did you? Is it like what you see on that TV programme?
The inside is the exact same, so that's actually where they film the stuff inside. The outside, it looks a bit different, but you've still got like the boat on by the front door. Right. Then when you go inside, it's literally exact same. It's kind of weird at times. You can just picture like Mateo behind the bar.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, and have a good weekend, obviously. And I'm going to say take it steady, but you're not going to take it steady, are you? So it's going to fall on deaf ears, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So you two are living it up in Benidorm and having a great time. Deal slightly different circumstances for you, unfortunately, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, not good.
How are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you? And be honest.
Well, probably about a 5 to be honest, because it's not the best. Like some people think, you got time off work, but it is boring. You know, it's boring. You can't do anything. Obviously, I can't even drive, can't walk, so it's a bit of a downer to be honest. But just gotta get through it, I think. So.
Yeah, I mean, for the purposes of this podcast, we haven't mentioned it yet. On Tuesday night, Dylan suffered an injury at training. Do you want to tell everybody exactly what happened, mate?
Yeah. It was just we had a training drill, and it was unfortunately, it was in the first 10 minutes. So it's just I got past the ball and I just went over on my ankle basically. Thought I rolled it. So I didn't think anything of it. Went home, elevated it, iced it up. Went to the walking centre next morning because it was all swelled up and black and bruised. And it turns out I've fractured one bone in my ankle and snapped another little bone. So I've got to have an operation on it. So I'm going to be out for 2 months easily, I'd say. So it's not good.
It's not good, and it's a shame as well because, like we were saying before we started recording, obviously it's a key part of the season. But like I just said, your mental health can be affected by that as well. So try and keep your spirits up, mate. And I'm pretty sure I speak for everybody when I say that everybody's there for a chat and that if you need anything. So just try and stay positive, mate. Try and stay positive.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
So up until Tuesday night, the last week had been quite a good week for the club. So let's start with Calum, please, who is the club captain. Cal, last Saturday we played. Now, who did we play last week? I know I was there, and it's totally slipped my mind. Who did we play last week? Lion Reserves. It was, yeah. Lion Reserves, and we won 3-0. Talk to us about the game, mate, please.
I just thought from start to finish, to be fair, we were all over them. We just played our game like literally what we do at training and just battered them. They didn't look like any threat or anything. I thought everyone was just on their stuff. Obviously, some people, like Tom at the moment, he's not scoring, but he'll go and bag a hat-trick, you know what I mean? So So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was the first game that I'd been at sort of in a capacity of being with the club, and I thought it was a spot on performance, like you just said, from start to finish. Everybody was at it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of Lion Reserve, so I can't really comment on what they're like as a team. But we made them look average at best. And I mean, having said that, I mean, I watched the game back in the week, and they had a couple of chances before we scored to sort of take the lead, which they never took. So it could have been a different story, but that is football for you, isn't it? But no, I thought it was a dominant performance, and it was a good start to what is going to be a busy period for the club as well.
Yeah, definitely, especially with all these games coming up in the weeks as well. So just got to keep on going.
Yeah, it doesn't help when people go on holiday during the season at this time either, does it? But there we go.
I thought I'd give Dill an opportunity, but
And Dill, what was your thoughts on the game last week? Dylan, you've muted yourself.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go.
you need the sex on the beach show.
I get mental, I think. Yeah, no, I thought we was much better side, as Cal said. They didn't really bring any threat to us, I didn't personally think. I didn't obviously play that much of the game, but I was there watching it, and yeah, we was definitely on top. So yeah, it was a good win for us, and has set us up for hopefully another good 2 wins tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, the week ahead, like we just said, the week ahead is a busy week for the club. And we got, like you just mentioned it then, and we'll come on to it a bit more in a bit later, but we got a double fixture tomorrow against Bristol Boys, who are currently top of the league. And my understanding is now, from what was discussed this morning, is that it's top first versus second tomorrow now.
Yeah.
Which makes for a very exciting and hopefully entertaining fixture as well.
Yeah, I think there's 1 point in it between us and Bristol Boys now. So yeah, it's going to be quite tight. Be a good top of the table clash. So
and as a double fixture, it's a 2 1-hour game. So obviously fitness plays a big part in that tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
And I think all the boys are ready for it as well. I get the impression that the mood is good. Everybody's spirits are up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And it should be a good game.
Yeah. But like you said, obviously, it's a shame to me, Cal, Ben. We're not playing, but we've still got a strong side out tomorrow. So yeah.
I know you're hoping to be there tomorrow to cheer the boys on.
Yeah.
Ben, will you guys be watching over in Benidorm live on YouTube?
Oh, I'm sure we'll have the live stream up. Yeah, obviously couldn't make it last week to the game, but I did actually get the live stream up and saw the last 10 minutes. I can't lie, that was some of the best football I've seen us play. And that even goes for training as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said last week, I'm a firm believer that if we get the ball down on the ground and play our football, we're more than a match for anybody in the league. It's easy. I know it's easy for me to say things from the sidelines. I know that, but it is so obvious when we get the ball down and pass it around, keep possession. It makes it look a simple game.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have a lot more of that tomorrow. And then obviously the week coming up, we've got a double fixture tomorrow. Then we're away at Mangotsfield, or AFC Mangotsfield, on Wednesday night, which personally I'm really looking forward to, because Mangotsfield is a club I go to a lot. So to actually help manage a team out there would be nice for me. So that'd be good. And then next Saturday we got Wick. So we got top tomorrow, 4th on Wednesday, and 3rd on Saturday. So it's potentially quite a defining week for the club, pal.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the aim obviously is to win promotion this season, obviously, as we've discussed a few times. And I think the club's in a good place for it.
Definitely. At the moment, like we said, we haven't really lost in a long time, really, have we? So we've just been playing good football, spirits are high, and hopefully tomorrow get 6 points.
Keep it going. That's it, mate. That's exactly it. Bill, I said you're going to come along and watch tomorrow, which isn't ideal for you, I know, because like we said last week in the pre-match interview, you sort of
Yeah.
look forward to Saturday so much to be playing in that, but you've still got a part to play for this season on the sideline. So that's
Definitely.
just as important. Just as important.
I'll be there every game watching now. So
Yeah, fair play to you, mate. Fair play. Right, Bill, you've been on the podcast before, so we had a little chat with you sort of about your footballing journey and that before. Ben, if you wouldn't mind, please, could you tell us a little bit about your footballing journey to where we are today?
So mine started. When did you start? Is it under 4s, under 5s?
Yeah.
So I started at junior level as early as you could, and I had my dad as the manager for me then.
Okay.
So I played for Bristol United, which was the local junior side. Played there up until I think my dad stepped down as manager probably around under 10s, maybe under 12s.
Right.
I only stayed for about another season. I left to join another team called Nailsea Rangers, which was where all my friends were. So again, went to go play with my friends just because that's what you want at the end of the day, innit, really.
Of course, yeah.
From there, I went on to do a few seasons with the adult team, Nailsea United. I think I played 2.5 seasons. I think it was 2.5 seasons there.
Yeah.
And then I stepped away from football for a while because I just kept getting like little niggles here and there, little injuries, getting caught in challenges. So I just took a step back. And then it wasn't until, when was it? This was before Bristol United was Bristol United.
Yeah.
Calum said that his team that he just started playing for were low on numbers for like a few of their games, and did I want to go and play and maybe join the club? So I said, yeah, we'll go along. And I didn't start in the best way. My first training session with what was then cross court, first thing I did was went to volley the ball, caught my stud in my other foot's shoelace and absolutely stacked it on the floor and had everyone laughing at me. So good way to start. And then I think first season I played mostly in CDM, which I did enjoy. So obviously a lot of hard work, a lot of fitness, a lot of challenges again. And then more and more players joining the club every single. Well, we've had players come in, join training. Players come in straight into the starting lineup because you can't argue with it when players are good and talented. That's what you need in the club, especially when they're leaders as well.
Yeah.
So I've been sidelined a bit more this season, which obviously it's not something you want. You don't want to be sitting on the bench, but when you can take that opportunity to sort of sit back and watch the game and watch the team go and get 3 points themselves and absolutely dig in for a result every week, it does come with its perks.
Yeah, I think, like you just said, obviously you want talent and everything in the team, and like I said earlier today as well, anybody who's on the sidelines, on the substitute bench or supported on from the sidelines are just as important as the players on the pitch. It is a real team ethic, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Which is good.
On a Saturday it goes for everyone because you've got players that have taking the opportunity to go run the line, obviously doing the team a favour. We've had players in the past, like Josh, for example, when Josh Gilbertson was injured, he was reffing a couple games when we did, when we didn't have a ref. And even players going to get the ball, they'll run around and get the ball. That way we've got one ready for when the team needs it straight away. And it's little things like that that help keep sort of the club running as one on game day.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like I said, it's a real team spirit and a collectiveness which I don't know if a lot of teams have got that sort of collectiveness. I'm not saying they haven't, you know what I mean, but it is a real sort of like a family feel to a certain extent.
Definitely.
And Ben, just so obviously now you're with Bristol United and you're enjoying your time there.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate. Obviously came to the club. I only knew really Calum and one of the other lads. Straight away, obviously, as soon as you meet any of the Gilbertsons, you'll see Mike just funny as can be, heart of gold. You got Jack, Jack Gilbertson. I mean, at the time, I think he was quite new to football, and even like seeing him fairly new to football, the player he's become. You've seen Bill taking that central role and just making it his own. It's been like even when like coming away from me playing football, just watching the team grow as it has in these past 2 years has been unreal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important point as well. I think, and valid point, because it's easy to forget how new the club still is.
Yeah, and the things we've achieved in just 2 years. I mean, obviously we've got all our games being recorded. We've got things like this, like the podcast. We've got all of the social media side. Obviously we get views everywhere, all over the place. We've got all the TikToks. It's a good club to be at. I think this club's got a very bright future.
Yeah, I agree. And have you set up a Benidorm branch to supporters club yet or not?
Not yet, but I think we'll try first thing tomorrow when we got the game on. I'm sure we'll try to get some of the locals sat around the pool with us.
Take over a bar, get it on the big screen. Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea, actually.
It's like you said, a very progressive and forward-thinking club, which is good. And Cal, what about you, mate? What's your football journey been like?
So I started about when I was 4 as well. Always bought into football because my family, and so I done that, and then I played for Nels United juniors, just like them.
Yeah.
And then played all the way up to 16. I played for Nels United, Nels Athletic, and then joined Nels Rangers. So all our friends were there. So played all the way to 16 with that, and then I done a year at Nels United adults. And then I fell out of love for football, to be honest. I had a season away. I didn't enjoy it anymore, really. So I gave up for a year. And then I went to watch City a lot more and stuff. And then my mate said to me, come play for this team in Bristol. What was cross-court then, before Bristol United.
Yeah.
So I thought, all right, I'll go play a game again. And then from then I fell back in love with football, enjoyed it more. So, and obviously John and stuff, very welcoming and stuff, and it just, from there, we bonded and get on with all the players, and there's still a lot of players who played for Crosscourt, who played for this club, was really good as well.
Yeah, that's good, yeah, no, it's good.
And then after that, I can't remember, and then I left halfway through a season, I think, with Crosscourt, because one of my mates who I work with played for Clapton and Gordano. So I went and played the rest of the half of the season with them, and it was a higher standard, so I wasn't getting much game time. I know I wasn't playing really where I wanted to, and I was getting 10 minutes. But sometimes, obviously, when you go to a higher standard, you're not going to play like that unless you earn it, because you're coming into a team. But I just didn't enjoy it as much. I wasn't close with everyone in the club, and when John was telling me he was starting a new club up called Bristol United, obviously, and he offered me a captain's role to come back, and yeah, I came back. So I still went to a couple of trainings when I was at Clapton, but I went obviously with the other lads we are with now.
Yeah.
But I just felt like more at home. Everyone's sound as, and from now I've met so many people, proper good mates. Got Dill there now. Got Josh Cleveley and stuff like that, who we've just got on so well now, and it's nice. We do stuff out of football as well. So it's really nice. But yeah.
No, it's good. Good. And obviously, you just said it in so many words, but obviously you're enjoying your time there and you're happy, which is always the main thing. And like you just said, when you went to Clapton, if you're not enjoying, it's like anything in life, if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to play your best football, are you?
No, exactly. And especially you come on sometimes and you think, oh, I feel like I could impact it in a different position, but at the end of the day, it's not your decision, is it? So.
No, but I do think the players got to have an input though, and if you think something needs to be looked at, especially as captain, I mean everybody's got their they're right to speak up and say what they're feeling, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. And I've always been like a captain. Like in junior football, I was captain a lot of the time. So I've always felt like I'm a leader and I can impact the squad with that more.
Yeah, fair play, mate. It's good. That's a good mentality you have.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, you just mentioned it a minute ago about when you sort of fell out with love with football a little bit. You went to what City play, so I'm guessing that's Bristol City.
Yeah.
And I can understand now why you fell out of love with football if you're going to watch that. But it's not been the best, has it? But I take it you're a Bristol City fan, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great at the moment, is it?
No, I don't know why I am, but yeah.
I don't know why I am, mate. But sometimes you can't help those things, can you?
No, you can't.
You certainly can't change it, can you? Unfortunately, but I take well, obviously playing now, you can't really go, can you? So that's probably not a bad thing, is it?
Yeah, no, because I had a season ticket for about 5 years, but I just, like I said, this year I really wanted to stick to my football, and I was enjoying it a lot more. So I thought, what's the point of me spending that money on City as well? Well, I'm not going to go.
100%. And what about you, Ben? Who do you support?
Well, I've got a few teams. Obviously, support City. Got to support your local team. But majority of my life, I've supported Spurs.
Right. Okay.
Sadly.
So you've not had much luck, really, have you, with football? Then, really, with City and Spurs, is not a good combination, is it?
No, it's not. Luckily for me, I have been following Wrexham for the last probably 3 years since the sort of big takeover, and luckily there's a bit of happiness to that story.
Yeah, that's a bit of success on the pitch for them, isn't there? So, and I got to be honest, I loved the documentary Welcome to Wrexham. Loved that. I thought what they've done for the club there, not just on the football side of things, but on a social side of things as well, has been extraordinary. And I think they get a lot of criticism because of the money they put in. But any club that gets that sort of investment isn't going to turn it down, are they?
No, not a chance. I mean, even like their local area, like they always say on their documentary, putting Wrexham on the map. That it's more than done, like so much for the town, because they've got people like every game they'll have. If Rob isn't there, and Ryan isn't there, there'll be someone like Paul Rudd going to the football or something like that. There's always celebrities going there now, which is making the town massive.
100%, and it can't do any harm for the football side or the sort of social and economic side of the town as well. So that's what we need to try and do. Then we need to try and get a celebrity at the Bristol United game, yeah.
Oh, 100%. See if we can get. I was going to say one of the City local lot, but yeah, we've got to try and get someone on board.
Well, if at the weekend in Benidorm you see a celebrity, give them a shout and pass on the details, yeah.
Or even we'll try and get a lookalike.
Yeah, or a lookalike, yeah. Ideally, the real thing would be better though, but yeah, a lookalike would be.
Get a lookalike for the socials, and then we'll see if we can get the actual on there.
But no, I mean, I quite like what Wrexham have done. Like they play good football, but from a City and Spurs point of view, it's not the best, is it? And Cal, are you a Rangers fan as well?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, so my mum was obviously born in Bristol, and my dad was born in Glasgow. So I've been brought into a Glasgow Rangers fan as well.
Okay, I mean, I saw the picture you put on socials the other day when you were outside the bar with your Rangers shirt on, and I assumed you were a Rangers fan. But then some people just wear shirts because they like them, don't they? So.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, well, Rangers are very big everywhere, but especially in Benidorm, it's just loads of Scottish.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, so I'm loving it.
Right, fair enough. And so, are you Scotland or England?
It all depends, really. Like,
on who's winning, or?
No, that's, I don't know, like, because I like international rugby, and if I was in rugby, I'd probably say Scotland, because they're actually decent at it, but football, they're crap.
Yeah, so it depends who's winning.
No.
About you like watching the England game tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think we are gonna. I think it'll be busy everywhere, so we definitely will be.
Yeah, it should be a good game, shouldn't it, against Brazil? So hopefully we get a couple of wins against Brazil in Belgium, and I'm looking forward to the Euros as well. But with England, you never know what you're going to get, do you? You never know what you're going to get.
No.
How about you, Dill? You watching the England game tomorrow night?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Should be. Well, I suppose you can't really go anywhere, can you?
No. I'll see what people are doing, but I expect I'll probably stay in. Yeah. Watch it with family or something. I expect.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
I'll send you a photo, though.
Yeah, mate.
Well, to be fair, I'll be on the sofa watching it, and there's nothing wrong with me. So that's the joys of having kids and stuff. But there we go. Right. So just to recap, boys, we got double fixtures tomorrow against Bristol boys. Anybody who's listening, the game kicks off at 2:00 tomorrow. It's a double fixture, 2 1-hour games, 2:00 at Imperial. So if you fancy coming along and getting a Saturday afternoon fix of football, please do. The game will be streamed live on YouTube. So if you can't make it to the game but you want to watch, join us on there. Then Wednesday night we have AFC Mangotsfield away at Cosham Street, which is in the heart of Mangotsfield. So again, if you want to come along, that kicks off at 7:30 and that will also be streamed live on YouTube. And then next Saturday we're back at home against Wick Saturday. So it's going to be 3/4 very tough games, but I'm feeling positive. I know all the boys are feeling positive, so fingers crossed we get a nice set of results there. Cal, Ben, I think the best thing to say now really is have a good weekend.
I'm sure we will, don't you worry.
And like I said, I'm not going to say take it steady again because you're in Benidorm, so you're not going to. But yeah, look after yourselves and do stay safe and enjoy the football, whatever you watch over the weekend. Hopefully, like I said, get to watch the game tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the sunshine. You know, we're not jealous at all, are we, Dill?
No. Not at all, mate. The weather and the fact I can't even move, so.
Well, I tell you,
It's lovely.
You'll probably start recording. Like I said, it's probably rained now pretty much nearly every day for about 3 months, hasn't it? So
yeah.
seems relentless at the moment, but
Yeah, it's not good.
and I'm sure there'll be some. Our game will definitely be on tomorrow because we're on the 4G, but there will be some more football call off tomorrow, I reckon, unfortunately. But
And just to say, if you're watching from Benidorm, it will be on at 3:00. We're an hour ahead.
oh, of course you are, yeah. I forgot that. So all the people that are in Benidorm watching tomorrow, it'll be 3:00.
All the locals.
I'll have to try. When we put this out on socials, we'll have to try and tag in some Benidorm bars or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have a good
Red
weekend.
Lion.
The Red Lion, yeah. Turn the Force horses off and put a Bristol United game on instead.
Yeah. I'll tell Sticky Vicky to put it on.
She died, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's one of her family members do it. We watched it last night.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Well, have a good weekend, boys, and we'll see you next week when you get back. Deal. See you tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, mate. Yeah, I'll make sure I've got my chair and my umbrella.
And your coat hanger. You're not exempt from that, mine.
And that, item of the week. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been told I'll be fined.
Well, thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you all soon. And yeah, have a good weekend. And again, to all the listeners, thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing the podcast and all the socials that the club put out. And we'll be back soon.